Hello, so today I'm going to show you how to go from this to something more or less like this. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and start off with our primer. Any primer works, so you're just going to go ahead and put that all over your face. Just make sure your skin is nice and prepped to make it look as smooth as possible. Then I'm going to go in with this little eyebrow shaver just to touch up my eyebrows, but if you don't need to do this, you could skip this, or if you just have an eyebrow plucker, a tweezer I mean, and that will work fine too, but this is just painless. Then I'm gonna go ahead and prep my lips just with some chapstick. So we're moving on to my eyebrows, and I'm mixing this grayish shade with this black shade, and I'm just doing small strokes and like filling them in. Then I'm using a little spoolie. I have the end of this eyebrow liner and just brushing them out, make sure the product gets everywhere. And it's gonna look a little weird until we do the concealer. Then we're gonna go in with our eyeliner. So I'm just doing a little swoop upwards, and I'm actually doing some very dramatic eyeliner for this guy. He is a very dramatic man, so I'm just doing a line, and then straight across from the middle of my eyelid, I'm trying to connect it to the end. Then I also went ahead and did the inner corners of my eyelid just to elongate them a little and just filling in my eyeliner. Okay, this is just me admiring my eyeliner work, being proud. So then we're going to go in with our concealer, and I'm putting them under my eyes, obviously, and kind of swooping it upwards to clean up the wing. I'm also putting it on the top of my nose and then on the sides to kind of help contour it, and then on any problem areas where I might have some red or pimples, and then on my chin. I'm doing it on my mouth to kind of give me a more smiley mouth, and on there just to get rid of any wrinkles, and then on the top of my forehead. And I actually don't have a beauty blender. I don't like using one, so I just go ahead and blend it out with my fingers. So this is what it looks like. I'll blend it out, and I'm just going to go in with more concealer and putting it under my eyebrows and on the top as well, just to shape them. Then once again, we're going to blend it out with my fingers. So next we're going to take our setting powder and any brush. We're just going to place that everywhere where we just put our concealer in. So under eyes, on our nose, everywhere. The concealer looks way better after it's been set. So then I'm using this eyebrow wax, and I'm just going to put that all over my eyebrows just to keep them in place so that they don't move around. So now I'm going in with my eyeshadow palette, and I'm going to go in with this red shade right there that I'm having trouble grabbing. So I'm going to take that, and I'm just going to put it all over my under eye. And I'm kind of also swiping upwards towards where the eyeliner is. This is how it looks, and it looks a little goofy. So we're going to go ahead and take our brush with no product on it, maybe just a little bit of setting powder, and we're just going to blend that out so it doesn't look weird. And then with an eyeliner pencil, I'm actually going to go ahead and put that on my under eye just to give it a little more dimension. And I'm just gonna put a bit more of that eyeshadow on top of that eyebrow pencil. Then I'm going in with my highlighter. So I'm using my fingers because it makes it look more bold, I guess. So I'm just putting that right on the inner corner of my eye, I guess, the inner fold. It just makes your eye look bigger. So this is with both of them. And we're also going to go ahead and put some more highlighter. Okay, and then I'm just using this random makeup palette, and I'm using a brown shade to go ahead and contour my nose. A little rough, so it'll be a lot of pigment. And it looks a little weird, but you just have to trust the process. I'm putting it also on my cheekbones. As well as my forehead. And then on my jawline as well. And I'm actually also extending my lips, just doing a little line upwards with that same brown eyeshadow with just a smaller brush. Then with my big fluffy brush, once again, I'm just blending it out. Alright, so afterwards we're going to go in with our blush. So I have this stick and I'm just putting that on from the middle of our eye upwards onto our cheek. And then I'm also creating a little W up to my nose and also putting it on my chin as well as the top and bottom of my lips. I blend that out with my hand as well. And from there, I'm going to go in with my highlighter. Once again, I'm going to put that on my nose, as well as the top of my lips, my cupid's bow, on my chin, and of course on my cheeks. Then we go in with our mascara. So I just put some at the top of my lids and at my bottom lashes as well. We're not going to use the eyelash curler. And then with a brown shadow, I'm making a line downwards from my eye so I can map out where I want his scar to be. I did the same thing on the top of my lid. I'm just mapping it out. Then with a big shadow, I'm placing some more eyeshadow. So I'm just doing a bunch of eyeshadow on my eyelids. Then I got a little brush with some concealer and I'm putting it at the very center of that eyeshadow. Now I have his little card thing on his eye. I'm just kind of mapping it out where I want it to be. I don't have anything on there yet, but I do go ahead and put some liquid latex on it just so it stands still. It did have a band, but I didn't like how the band looked, so I'm just gluing it on with some liquid latex. If you're wondering, this is the liquid latex I used. And after my wig, contacts, and outfit, I got this. Thank you so much for watching. Consider subscribing if you haven't. It's free. You can always unsubscribe later. Thank you.